All right, I'll take any questions at these time.
Coach, we saw a lot of, in kind of in the first week across college football, some of the targeting ejections that happened. I think there was upward of 10 or 12. Being that this is the fourth year now with the rule, are you surprised we're still seeing as many, or is it just one of those things that play is going to be pretty prevalent?
Well, they're able to review it in the booth now to eject you. It used to be if they called it on the field, then they reviewed if it wasn't an ejection or not. So I didn't watch many games at all, so I don't know what games or what happened. But I do know that now they can pull you from the box on a review in a way because they're looking for concussion symptoms also.
What do you guys stress with that particular rule with your defensive backs? Is there certain things you do?
Oh yeah, we stress it hard. You don't want to catapult and lead with your head. You want to stay away from above the shoulders. The hard thing it is for a defensive back or a linebacker is a lot of times a receiver or a running back, he's coming across, he goes to catch it, and then as you're going to hit him, he ducks. So they've got to be able to, tell that on video that, if the guy was in position. But if, when they're going up and they're jumping into him or if they're jumping into a quarterback to hit him high, that's different. You can't hit a quarterback low and you can't hit him high. You got about that much room to hit him. So you've got to find a way to do that. And we've worked on it, and we have a tackling dummies that we make sure that they're hitting. And, we do work on it, and our kids are conscious of it.
Mike, you mentioned after the game the other day you'd be interested to see how your team handles early success, and I know it's only a couple days, but how do you feel like the attitude they've come in with this week?
Oh, they've been focused. They're working hard. Tuesday practices are always tough because you put the pads back on and you go at it. But we got a lot accomplished today in practice. And the guys that were beat up a little bit, they've all been getting into the training room, being very conscious of doing that. And they're being observant in the meeting. So all that type of stuff tells you that they're ready to go. They got to keep pushing, keep pushing.
Do you talk about a lot of the FCS upsets that have taken place when you prep your team for a game like this?
Well, all we have to do is tell them that the head coach, Mike Kramer, the head coach of Idaho State, was the head coach of Montana State when they beat Colorado here. And we've already shown them that game. I showed them some highlights of it and everything to make sure they understand. He's a heck of a coach, and he's won everywhere he's been. And he's not afraid of coming in here. I know that.
There's obviously ways that you can measure the tempo at which you're playing. But do you guys just feel faster to you just on the surface offensively?
As far as the tempo of the offense?
Yeah, I'm sorry, the tempo.
Yeah, we've implemented a couple things that help us go a little faster, communication and signal-wise, and then our kids are in excellent shape and keep pushing at it. So kind of get the rhythm going there, and it's all about getting that first down. Everybody always says that, and that's the truth.
So when you say communication, just making it easier to take play from the sideline to get.
Yeah, the way we signal, the way we look at it, our code words, we've shortened everything down. So, one word means tons of things now. And our kids know the offense so well, we'll be able to streamline that. And, you have very quick signals now. So all of that helps.
Talked to Danny about his Make CU Great Again hats that he made, and he said he was a little nervous about the coaching staff's reaction. What was your guys? Yeah,
I mean, I'm fine with what his dad did it. His dad went to school here and is very proud, and I thought that was a good thing, and the kids wanted to wear them, so it was a good deal.
Did Tedrick return to practice today?
He was in his protocol. I believe everything went really well. He should return tomorrow.
So you guys are expecting to have him?
Yeah, unless something had happened between now and practice and now, we expect to have him. Yes.
I know it's early, but can you evaluate the leadership on this team? You have returning the most starts in school history. Are you seeing a difference compared to your first few years here and just the leadership in the locker room?
Yeah, I've said that since day one. Our leadership is good. We've got so many experienced guys that have been through the battle and the work ethic, and they understand you have to show up every day to improve and keep going. So, yeah, I have seen a difference, and they've got to just keep doing it. But, I've been very pleased with our leadership.
It's been a couple days since the game. Have you and your offensive coaches sat down and talked about anything regarding Cepho and when to get him out of games and what happened on Friday? Have you had any further discussions on that?
No, we have not.
Haven't felt you needed any?
No.
Any other questions?
You got a question right here?
Very up-tempo game versus CSU. I don't know if you're going to tip your hand, but do you expect that to see more of that, in particular with Idaho State, and do you perhaps expect that to be perhaps a trademark of this team for this year, that pace that you came out with?
Yeah, we're going to try to go at a fast pace, and if we're able to move the ball on the opponent and keep it going at that speed, we'll definitely want to keep doing that. Yes, that's something we want to do.
Is there something you learned from running up-tempo against Colorado State from that game?
Well, we ran up tempo last year. We were more effective. We completed more balls. We had more runs that hit. We were more precise in our blocking. More precise in our routes. We've just kept improving. So, you take one bad play, if you have one bad throw or you have one bad route or you have one bad block, it throws off all the timing. So you got to keep the energy going, and you've got to be more precise. And I think our team is more precise in some of those areas.
Can you speak about Jeremy Irwin, his return, and the general state of the offensive line?
Jeremy played well in his first game back. He was excited after the game was over, felt good in the game. And, our offensive line, I thought, played well. We got a lot of improvement to do when you watch the tape. But I thought they played, well enough for us to keep our offense going, but we're going to have to keep improving.
Mike, Coach Barnett, I think, late in our broadcast, officially started the Kyle Evans fan club. By the way, he's pretty high on Kyle Evans. Give us a couple of comments about what you saw from him and what makes him kind of tough to bring down. He seems to kind of disappear out there at times, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's pretty short. I saw his dad at our stampede we have the night before the game. He came up to me and said hi and talked to me. He was all excited and, thanked me for it. I said, no, your son earned it. It wasn't anything given to him. I said, he's a really good football player. And it's kind of funny. So I saw Kyle. I said, Kyle, I saw your dad. He goes, yeah, he's shorter than me, isn't he? And so, Kyle is a very good runner. He's very strong. He's very powerful. Pound for pound, he's extremely strong. If you ask Drew Wilson, he is powerful. And he's also explosive and has good vision. And so he's just kept working and working and working, and improved into a really good football player. He was good before. His senior year, he got hurt, so he didn't really get to play a senior year in high school. So that hurt his recruiting aspects of it. But I knew about him from when he was younger, and I was glad that he had decided to walk on here. He's from the San Jose area. And went to Archbishop Mitty High School. And so we're excited to have him. He's a really good runner, and he'll be running the ball for us.
Mike, as an old D-backs coach, do you have a special appreciation for what Chidobe Awuzie is accomplishing, in his first game in his career here?
Oh, yeah, Cheeto's an excellent player. He can do so many things, and, he just needs to keep playing, keep going. But, he's a very versatile. I don't think I've been around one as versatile as him that could play all three spots and you don't even blink. Sometimes you can move a guy there and you're like, he'll be okay. You move the guy there and he's the best one out there on both sides of the field at whatever position you put him at, it seems like. And, very, very, very pleased with him and, his work ethic. And, he's going to graduate here in December in 3.5 years. And just a special, special young man.
Can you evaluate what you've seen from Idaho State on film?
Their offense is just like Hawaii's was last year that gave us problems. And then their defensively, they run a 4-3 defense. So we'll have to get ready for that. They play wide ends like Oregon State used to do. So that'll affect our tackles on pass protection. So we're going to have to really do well there. And they're playing well. They're, their punt returners back. They've got some good players that have been making a lot of plays. They killed the team they played the other day, Simon Frazier. And so they're a good football team that come in here, like I said, ready to beat us.
Coach, what does it mean to have a kicker like Diego who can consistently get his kickoffs out of the end zone? What does that do for your defense, one? And then two, why is he so much better now?
Well, it definitely helps when you know you can kick it out of the end zone most of the time. He has powerful, and he's able to also keep it in the air. When he's kick it, he's able to control it to kick it in the areas we'd like the ball to be kicked so we can cover our lanes correctly. So he doesn't spray it around everywhere, which hurts you sometimes on kickoff coverage if you're spraying around everywhere. He also, he's improved because he's kept working at it. You know, he kind of got hurt a little bit a year ago in the summer over kicking, so we didn't kick him quite as much. We just worked on his technique a lot and kept his legs fresh, and he's really improved his technique and his swing. And you know, it's kind of like your golf swing when you've improved it well. You know, hit it straight down the middle a long way. Okay, all right. So he's done an excellent job, and you know, I think he's a weapon. I've always thought he had a super strong leg. People have seen it just a couple times. I think now they're starting to see what we see, and he's able to accomplish that and do it. I was happy he made the tackle, too. I was surprised he made that. We've been having him tackle on the dummies, and so he did a good job on it.
Any final questions out there? Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.